It's been said that Charlotte is no longer affordable, especially over these last few years when we had these massive home surges, especially in 2022 and 2021.
In Charlotte has been a growing concern for years. Data shows there aren't enough affordable places to live for all the people moving to Charlotte.
So it kind of leaves you to wonder, with so many people moving here, two questions come to mind. A, can an average person like me afford a house here? And if so, what are the most affordable neighborhoods to live in? And here's the best way we know how to answer them. Research. And I'm not talking about the research where you just choose a random article and make a video about it. That don't make no sense. Them people never even visited here before. So Kevin and I went through every single neighborhood in Charlotte. There's more than 100 neighborhoods. Keeping in mind location, definitely the average price point, but most importantly, we kept crime in mind as well. Because we all know it can look real cheap on paper or on Zillow when you're scrolling through, but you don't want to be there after 7 p.m. After hours of research, number crunching, looking at screens, swiping each different area, driving around, we came up with 5. And I can guarantee you, these 5 are not gonna be on any other YouTube channel you watch or on any other article you're gonna read online, and that's for sure. Now, this first neighborhood is located just on that South Charlotte border, right inside the 485 loop, and it's only a 7-minute drive from Ballantyne Village. The neighborhood is McAlpine, which is super nice because, again, you have the revitalization of Ballantyne, but you're not paying those Ballantyne prices, especially when you're talking about the country club, paying the HOA fees, and all that good stuff. Now, the commute to the airport is only about 23 minutes, which is a little, under normal conditions. If you find it at rush hour, it's gonna be long. You in Charlotte, traffic sucks. It is what it is. But you're only 21 minutes from Uptown as well.
Now, Johnson Road, which turns into Park Road, is really a scenic road into Uptown. The neighborhood itself, there have not been a ton of new build homes. The newest home was built 24 years ago, about in the 2000s. Now, McAlpine is a fairly quiet neighborhood, and when it comes to home sales, over the last 12 months, a single family would be about $407,000 with a high of about $535,000. Now, they also have some townhomes in that community, and those prices are about $291,000. Now, before we get going, if you are thinking about moving to Charlotte, North Carolina, give me and Devontae a call or shoot us a text. We would love to help you make this a smooth transition.
Now, number 2 is going to be Sardis Woods. This is an amazing community with a lot of access to many different things. First of all, Matthews is only 5 minutes away. You're only about 10 minutes from South Park Mall, which we all love. Every single designer store that you could think of is in the South Park Mall, I tell you guys. And you're only about 20 minutes or so from Uptown, which is great. Sardis really, over these last, I would say 5 years or so, unfortunately, grandma is getting up there in age. She can't maintain a home, which is making it possible for a lot of young couples or people with families or just someone who wants to be in that community, single, having fun. They can now come in and kind of make it their own at an affordable rate. And we all know, once you kind of put that blood, sweat, and tears into a home, it makes you want to take care of that community that much more because you know the amount of work and love that you already put into it. Now, over the last 12 months or so, the average has been around 472,000, but only 69 homes have sold inside of Sardis. So
Sardis Woods can commonly actually be mistaken with Sardine Forest, but my friends, do not make that mistakes. Even though they share a border, if you're in the woods or in the forest, we're talking vast differences in home prices. Sardines Forest, it's $750,000 versus Sardine Woods, which we're talking about, is $472,000. Miles of difference.
That's a crazy difference, man. That's not even close right there.
Not even close. Now let's talk about some of the statistics of Sardine Woods. Okay, the population is 6,060 people. It actually has been voted of one of the best places to live in Charlotte, North Carolina. Okay, now it is a dense, but it gives you kind of the suburban kind of feel, even though you're still close to the city. Okay, a lot of actually young professionals live there, and a lot of people actually own their homes. And one of the reasons why Sardine Woods also has become such a popular place, because even though you are in the city, the schools are still rated above average, which makes it such a huge pro for this area. Now, next on our list, the true hidden gem, Windsor Park. When it comes to the lot sizes and the homes and what they have to offer at this price point, it is really remarkable. Most people
Yeah.
that lived in this neighborhood lived there for decades. They're just enjoying the tree lines. You see people out walking, you see bikers out there, and it just removes you just a little bit from the hustle and bustle of the city. Now, you do get a little bit of road noise because you have Shamrock right there, you have Central right there, you have Sharon Emmedies right there, but that is such a small price to pay of what Windsor Park has to offer. Now, from an investor perspective, Windsor Park has awesome opportunities for investing. You can still buy homes that are not superly overpriced, but you
Yep.
can find still margins where you can actually make some money on a fix and flip project. Okay,
Mhm.
that's why a lot of investors actually look into neighborhoods like Windsor Park, gentrifying the area. So that means if you're moving there, this neighborhood just keeps getting better. But as an investor, there is still opportunities to make some money.
Plus, you have great access to Plaza Midwood, Noda. You're only 10 minutes away, maybe 15 minutes away on a slow car ride if there's traffic. Plus, you can still get the Uptown, South End, and University if you just head north really, really quickly. To be able to buy a home here, you'll be shocked at the numbers. There's 108 homes sold here over the last 12 months. The average was only 397. When you're talking about Charlotte as a whole, when it's closer to 500, crazy difference. Even if you was talking about some new build, right? Your base model still may start off at 462 and then around the Charlotte area. So to be at 397 for 3 bedroom, 2 bath, maybe around 1,500 square feet, that's really, really remarkable. And to even better, the high inside of Winter Park was only 589,000. Fourth on this list is going to be still on that east side of Charlotte. Again, when you guys picture east side or think about the east side of Charlotte, you're going to hear both, right? You're going to hear some of the good, you're going to hear some of the bad. East side of Charlotte is going to be a hit or miss area. Hickory Grove is one of those areas where it really is a hit. Purchase price only 361,000. I will push it probably 375, especially in this market, or a little bit more depending on the house and the condition that it's in. But again, this Hickory Grove area, you're going to be in a very, very good section of the city inside this neighborhood. Now, even niche.com does give it a B+ rating. And again, you're going to find, even if you're reading reviews, I think it was like 31 or 41 reviews on there, you will see a lot of people even say it's not the best nor the worst area, which is great. It's right in that in between, which is relatively quiet. We already know the affordability, and a lot of these reviews that you'll see, or people just talking about it, if you're in and around the area, you'll see a lot of people have been there for 9-10 years and still are seeing the same thing even in today's market. Now, the area is a little more sparse suburban, right? On a couple of your streets back there, you'll really feel like you're in the South, right? No sidewalks, or sidewalks are on just one side of the street. Not too many tree-lined streets. A lot of things are more spaced out. You get a little more elbow room between you and your neighbor. You are around 18 minutes from Uptown. The negative side about Hickory Grove is that the public schools are not that good when it comes to this neighborhood or this kind of section of the city. Again, the east side of Charlotte, it's up and coming, it's nice, they're making a lot of progress, but it still is a hit or miss area.
The last neighborhood on our list, and before I say it, do not chew my head off. It is Madison Park. Yes, I know. The price point in this neighborhood is a wee bit more of the ones that we talked about, but based on the location, we're talking about prime location, where neighborhoods surrounding like Myers Park, Dilworth, homes don't even start selling unless it's $1 million. That's why we want to include it into this video as one of the affordable homes based on location and where you can be. So the average price point in Madison Park is $640,000 for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home around 1,800 square feet. Okay, now you can find some new builds in there, completely redone homes, especially new builds, but you are pretty much going to double that budget. So it's not hard to spend $1 million in Madison Park as well, if that's the type of home you want. But for an average home in that, you're still way below $1 million worth of all the other neighborhoods in that area. And Madison Park itself is actually going through a little bit of a transition. It's an older neighborhood built in around the 50s, where you had like older people, right? But they're slowly but surely start transitioning out, and a younger crowd, young professionals are just moving in. This is such a walkable neighborhood. You see people walking their dogs all the time, right? And you're also so closely to all the things that Charlotte has to offer. You don't have to go far to go shopping, to go to a great restaurant, to go to a bar. I mean, this is literally paradise. You don't really have to go anywhere. And if you want to start dreaming of what your house looks like, just go to the neighborhood across the street, and then you're gonna see, hey, this is what I can
There you
get for
go.
$1.5 million.
Yep.
This is my
Yep.
next house. So hey, vision board.
Yep, at least you're rubbing elbows with everybody, right?
That's right. That's right.
As always, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. We talked about 5 great neighborhoods, one that surrounds nothing but $1 million homes, and you still getting it, you know, at an affordable rate. And the rest of these are super affordable, especially when you can comparing the Charlotte average versus these home price averages inside these different areas. So if you guys are moving up to the Charlotte area, or you guys already in the Charlotte area looking to move around, make sure you contact Kevin and myself, and we will love to be able to help you guys and bring service to you guys in any of your real estate needs. As always, Kevin, any last words?
If you find value in this video, hit the like, hit the subscribe so you don't miss that next video. We want to continue to bring value after value after value so you can make the best decision for you, your family, your friends, if they're thinking about moving to Charlotte. So
Yep.
I enjoyed this. I know Devonta enjoyed this. We love making these videos for you. Until next time, see you.
All right, let's do it.